Hey y'all, good morning, baby. I told you. Oh my God. First of all, couldn't even get the intro out. I told y'all I was tired. I am up at the crack of dawn. Sun ain't out, birds ain't chirping. I am up. I have so many videos to get through today in particular. I know some of y'all's waiting for the Jocelyn's review. It will be up today. But my spirit was so high on these other videos. So Jocelyn's will be coming, but just to let y'all know, today y'all gonna be full. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into the video. So, as y'all know, it's your girl Brittany. I'm back. I'm better with another video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, and click the bell to be notified of every time I post, because I do post frequently. Make sure y'all jumping, skipping, hopping, leaping, doing a Dougie into the video. Click the link down in my description box. So, mind you, this is more of one of my serious videos. I might cut up, put the seatbelt on. Y'all already know how I give it up. If y'all want to hear the live, because it took me a little while to dig for the live, but I want to make sure that y'all hear the live if y'all want to. So it'll be over at my Patreon. But if y'all want to hear it on YouTube, I'm going to give y'all the YouTuber name. So I'm gonna put it in the link too, but their name is Where the Tea At. They also have the video, but I'm also gonna have it in my Patreon if y'all want to go see it over there. Okay, so I was on live with my babies. Shout out to everybody who came into the live. Shout out to everybody in the comments of the live, in the chat, and shout out to everybody who called in. Love y'all all down. We had a great time over there. Had a great time talking to y'all. Okay, so we was doing a live, and Tay, shout out to Tay. I love Tay. She been supporting me since day one. Me and Tay talking. We just talking. We doing our thing. I don't know. I know we was talking about Young and Reckless, and Tay was like, "You made a video about Ivory saying production already knew about the urine." So, mind y'all, this is absolutely true. Okay, when I had deleted all my videos, because, you know, as I told y'all, they like the copyright when I was using their pictures and stuff. So, before I deleted all my videos, I had made a video about Ivory speaking out about the background of her throwing urine on Mel. Mind y'all, basically in the live, I'm finna break the live down. I broke it down on the live that I did yesterday, but I'm gonna break it down in this video so y'all know everything, just in case if some of y'all don't care to go watch the live. Alright, so Mel ends up saying that Ivory was PC'd up in the house. Ivory was triggered by that because she like, when I got in that house, I was on you. The only reason why I couldn't get to you is because as soon as she walked in, production told her to calm down, chill. Mel can't fight. As we know, Mel can't fight because she had that BB in her head. So, with her having the BB in her head, she didn't want to fight. But she got on the internet talking and said that Ivory was PC'd up. So, Ivory then comes on the internet to let it be known she wasn't PC'd up, and that's how we found out about the piss. So, Ivory ends up letting it be known that her favorite camera crew, her favorite security was working. They was working for the Young and Reckless season. So these was her favorite people. She's built relationships with them, all that good stuff. Mind you, she went in Mel and Legacy's room. This is like some days after the liquor had got thrown on her. So she went in their room and they sleep. Mind you, lights on. She got a video of her being in the room. Like, she eating chips or something. So, Dave is up with her. That's the cameraman that was up, allegedly. So, Dave with her. And Dave told her, like, no, Ivory, don't do it, da-da-da. He trying to talk her out of doing something. She's saying her plan was, you know, y'all sleep. I was about to just start fighting y'all. That was her plan. So she ends up FaceTiming Naya. She said it's 7 o'clock in the morning. She FaceTime Naya. Naya is in shock. Shocked that Ivory is in their room. So Naya like, Ivory, no, please don't. None of the... Ivory telling Naya, show over. No, show over. I'm finna do what I want to do. The only reason why she didn't do what she wanted to do is because everybody, all her favorites, jobs would have been on the line as far as like security, the camera crew. Because mind y'all, all these, when the filming is down, it's not supposed to necessarily be any fighting and stuff. It's supposed to be kumbaya, y'all chilling because y'all here to just work. You know, in TV world, y'all might fight, but in actuality, y'all might not necessarily have too much of a beef to where if the camera's down, y'all fighting for free. So, she, like I said, was in their room. She FaceTimed Naya. Naya told her, don't do it. She pleading with her not to do it. And Ivory like, girl, I could have really went there with you. But the only reason why I didn't is because I didn't want to get the people around me in trouble. But if it wasn't for me, if it wasn't because I didn't care about them and, you know, their job being on the line, I would have got you. So the reason I bring this up is because in the midst of me and Ty talking about it, I got irritated because I had forgot all about that. Mind you, I make videos every day, so I'm not going to remember every, little thing. So I was irritated because the way... Now, I remember telling y'all in my video that she said Dave, was the one who was in there with her, allegedly. So I did remember that part. But I had forgot all about how she FaceTimed Naya. So, when we watching the episode, when Mel go to the balcony and looks down and tells production, y'all let her throw pee on me. And they talking about who? To an extent, y'all might not know pee was thrown, but y'all knew Ivory was in that room. So y'all had somewhat of an idea who she was talking about. Not only that, when y'all go in her room, the way y'all talking to her like a child, and y'all had some type of indication already that she was in their room. So y'all then coming in her room talking about, Ivory, what did you do? When y'all already knew she had did something because she was in that room. Consequences should have been had when she FaceTimed Naya. Let's be clear. Consequences should have been had when she FaceTimed her. The fact that she was able to stay in the house, still go outside with y'all, and y'all up here, I'm going to give it to Zoe because Zoe might have not known. But I'm sure, I'm positive, 99%, that most likely Naya told him as soon as she got up, or after she got off the phone with Ivory, she told Zoe. Now, let's be clear. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. When she hung up the phone with Naya, she did say that she threw piss on her after she got off the phone with her. She just showed Naya that she was in a room, saying show over because she about to try to fight them. Not try, she about to fight them. She about to attack them. So, Naya, I say y'all don't know about the piss, but the way y'all came at it, it's unbelievable how y'all came at her. I just believe as though, because like I said before, and I feel as though what I said was very clear, when the cameras is down, shouldn't nobody be getting touched. And it'll be different if they all in the kitchen, they get into it and they take off and the cameras ain't up. Okay, heat of the moment, y'all was just into it, the cameras ain't pick it up. We've seen that happen a lot of times. But them being asleep, and she was in that room, no ma'am, I'm not going for it. She sleep. Y'all got two girls here asleep. And instead of y'all holding Ivory responsible, because let's be clear, if she would have started fighting them in their sleep, she would not only got security security camera, I'm sure Naya and Zoe would have got in trouble too. Because truly, who's responsible for these ladies? It was Zoe and Naya. The other people here are just on payroll. Y'all are on salary. So, y'all would have been more in trouble than anybody if something was to happen. You see what I'm saying? I just feel as though that was disgusting. That y'all allowed that to happen. First of all, from my understanding, this was Naya's first time being like a head producer of a show. I feel as though as a head producer, you dropped your head a lot of times. And I know it's like, who you think you is, girl? Don't be trying to do that. But I know who I am. A reviewer. A person who pays the $6 to watch everything. And I'm not impressed by what I'm watching. I'm not kiki cackling, because if something would have happened to one of them girls, it would have been on y'all. It would have been on y'all, or more so it would have been on Naya. It wouldn't have been on Zoe. She ain't FaceTime Zoe. She FaceTime somebody that she knew wasn't going to make her have the repercussions. More so. Because I do believe with Zoe, to an extent, I think Zoe would have told her, like, Ivory, because the way, now I can say that Zoe is a little more comfortable talking to them, like, Ivory, if you don't get up out that room, Ivory, what you doing? I think he would have held her a little more responsible. Not all the way, because we seen how he came in that room. But I believe as though if he felt like his job was on the line, he probably would have took a little more action. But Naya was coming from a place of like, please, Ivory, like, you gonna mess all us up. Please don't do that. It wasn't coming from a place of like, my job. It was coming from a place of like, you going too far. But I think if they felt as though their job was on the line, the consequences would look different. Because to be honest, I mean, let's be real. I could care less about, from what I'm peeping, as far as like how they dealt with the situation. I care less about security and them being fired as long as my job ain't at risk. But if my job was at risk, no ma'am, we not playing that. And mind you, and somebody put in the chat was like, they went more off with Milan about that door than Ivory with the urine. Truly, a door got more protection, more energy than a human being. And I'm trying to figure out, where is the disconnect? Like, where is the disconnect to where y'all really ain't care like that? Like, somebody ended up saying too that they put it on camera of her admitting, just in case if Mel wanted to sue. She could sue Ivory and not them, which is true. But then too, if they showed her live, they could say, well, y'all already knew she was in our room, so she could just then but sue her and y'all still. Because even though Naya was begging her to get out of there, Naya ain't take further steps. It ain't like she went up there to the room to make sure Ivory was out the room. She didn't do none of that. She just, please. Okay, bye. I'm going back to sleep. You see what I'm saying? Like, she didn't do much. And if they wasn't taking to court, it would have been like, you should have did more, because your production, you're responsible for all these people. So it would have been on Now That's TV, but somebody would have been getting fired. And that's a reason to get fired. No shade. Like, for real. I'm not necessarily saying I just want people to get fired, but like, truthfully, when it comes to stuff like that, that stuff is that could have went fully all the way left. That's dangerous. So yeah, we need, if y'all gonna be doing these shows, we need more people to care and understand that regardless of this being like a violent show, it's still safety precautions that we're doing. We're never allowing nobody to throw urine on somebody else. And I understand, like, these shows want to do bigger, badder things. But certain stuff is not going to look good for ratings. Like, yeah, them numbers going to come, but y'all are going to get a lot of backlash for just allowing any and everything. Certain things y'all gonna be like, okay, you're dragging it, you're doing it. It's too much. And I feel as though the urine situation was just too much. The urine situation was a lot. And the fact that Ty told me that, like, Ty, like, regained my memory of that, I feel as though production is to blame to an extent, because all y'all played a part. Like, from production, I say Mel too. I ain't gonna necessarily blame the piss part on you, but her retaliating, I'm gonna blame on you too. Because when she can't, but Ivory, we have to blame that on you too. When Mel was going off, did nobody tell you to go to the steps? Did nobody tell you to do that? You went to the steps on your own behalf. So, that was you, Bookie. You went to the steps trying to cause commotion. Now, Mel did retaliate and threw liquor on you. But all this started from you. They told you not to bother the girl. You still went over there bothering her, and she retaliated and threw liquor on you. So you said, I got to be bigger, better with what I'm going to do. I was going to fight them in their sleep, but I ain't going to do that because everybody going to get in trouble. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour my urine on them, and I'm going to make it seem like I poured it in their face and their mouth and everything like that. And then it's just the exaggeration. Like, why is you exaggerating like you threw urine in their mouth and stuff? That is disgusting. Why is you exaggerating like you really took it there, like you really was on it? You wasn't on that for real. And that's another thing that we talked about in the live. Like, it's a difference. Like, if you really wanted to get there with them, you would have threw it in her face and be like, get up, let's, and then she would have smelled what it was and y'all would have got off. That's different. But you didn't do that. And I don't know if you felt as though everybody was finna salute you for throwing piss on somebody. Why would they salute you for throwing pee? Bodily fluids. Like, I think you was disappointed in everybody's reaction. You gave very disappointed. Ferrari was very much so disgusted. You was very disappointed. Hollering about so where was this energy when she threw liquor on me? Liquor versus urine is crazy. I don't know why you would think that they were going to give you the same reaction with liquor. Liquor is TV's golden child of props. Liquor get thrown on people all the time. So with TV, we kind of used to seeing like liquor, water being thrown on people. We're used to that. Piss? No. We're not used to that, love. And I think it just got to that point. Like, I feel as though from what I can remember, the only thing that we seen was like out the box was the Judy and the cereal situation. The bleach in the contacts thing. And even then, like back in that day, the bleach in the contacts was disgusting. We wanted Sassy, Saucy, whatever her name is, to take that girl through there. And when she did, we was like, yes, get her. We really, we were rooting for Sassy because it was like, bleach. Please, Even with Naj, I seen the girl throw the dog poop on her. Naj had every right to go over there and take that little girl through there. Every right. The fact that y'all is going out y'all way to bring stuff like that is very much disgusting. But mind you, they're on a smaller scale of viewership, to be honest. So it's not getting as much attention. But I feel as though ever since everybody's seen it Sunday, everybody is just disgusted. That's a nasty taste in somebody's mouth. Urine. You couldn't think of nothing else? Urine. And then the way now, mind you, and I'm trying to figure out too, with the twin situation, I'm trying to figure out how all that played out, because she was in their room, she called Naya, and then she went into the twins in the room and told the twins, like, yeah, I just went in that room. Now he told me to get out. And then the twins just magically came up with this bright idea out of their beauty supply brains. And then you said that's a great idea. Let me go do that real quick at 7 o'clock in the morning. I mean, at 7 o'clock in the morning, the sun is up by then. So they still sleep. They not, like, they still in the last little part of sleep where you in that deep sleep. I forgot what it's called, but y'all still there. Ain't nobody got up. Ain't no security guarding no doors. Like, everybody still slumped. I just need to know how it played out. I really do. Because I believe everything she's saying. I don't think she has no reason to lie. But I need to know how the mechanics of it went. I need to know the details. Like, ... Y'all up at 6 o'clock in the morning. You, Nuz, and Heifer. Y'all went in the twins' room. And then what? You just magically was like, hold on real quick. You walked out and went into their room. And then you thought about it and you was like, I'm finna go and get them. And Dave allegedly told you no. Don't do it, Ivory. You end up FaceTiming Naya to let Naya know that you was finna do it and Dave ain't finna stop you and nobody else, and you finna put on a show for no cameras. But you want Instagram to know, just in case if they wanted to play with you, that you had a video of yourself in the room with them, proof that you was in the room and that you get like that. I don't know. I need to know the timeline. I need the timeline. But that's all I got for y'all in this video. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Like I said, if y'all want to watch the live, it's on Where the Tea At live page. I'm going to also put the link. I'm probably going to put it in the comments. I'm going to put the link in the comments for y'all. And then if you want to watch it on my Patreon, it'll be on my Patreon. All right, but I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Bye.